Mister, enjoy your beer.
I came to Galesburg to study with Pfister. Now what am I going to do?
I know. I still keep on thinking about him. I don't know what to do.
What's the matter? No more late-night hormone experience, old Pfister?
Shut up, you asshole. Why don't you just go back to high school?
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. This is Astrodynamics 657. Just kidding. Actually, this is Experimental Psychology 352. My name is Professor Morrison. I just got here, actually, just got off the plane. I was appointed to replace Dr. Pfister, who met his untimely demise a couple of days ago, unfortunately. I'm sure that I'm not going to be as qualified to teach this class as was Dr. Pfister, but I'll do my best. As I just arrived, I haven't prepared a lecture, but I was able to dig up a pre-recorded lecture from the Psychology Department archives. This is a lecture that was prepared by Dr. Parkinson, who I'm told was an esteemed member of the faculty here at Galesburg College and chair of the Psychology Department. Her work is exceptional, what I've seen of it. I've actually seen this movie, and it's very exciting. I hope that you get as much out of it as I did. I want you to pay attention, take notes. You'll be preparing a special experiment based on the material that's presented in the lecture, so stay awake, everybody. I guess on that note, we'll go ahead and screen down here. Okay, everybody, enjoy the movie. I'll pass out the syllabus after class.
Today, you will begin the study of the extraordinary field of experimental psychology. In the tradition of the late Dr. Lesage and his interpretation of the Gallup monograph, a revolutionary text which deals with operant behavior, I present you with a highly contested theory of behavior. His colleagues were able to make extraordinary progress in the field by continuing to pursue what were considered to be outrageous experimental procedures in their time. In fact, the team was once referred to as the pigeon staff. They were able to fend off criticism from the more traditionalist side by continuing to expose very convincing data on autosuggestive behavior modifications. Now, consider this. Behavior is nothing more than the sum of mechanical activities of the body.
I thought she was in the can.
What can?
The tail, Bunny.
In theory, we will design an experiment. Every student in this class will participate in a special experiment in which your behavior will be altered by your voluntary ingestion of a given drug. Then, any deviation from your normal behavior will be recorded. This drug may be a simple stimulant, caffeine, for example, or a drink of vodka, for those of you who pass the legal stipulations.
It's such a tragedy that Dr. Pfister left us.
Yeah. You know, we got to keep his spirit alive by continuing his work.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Here has already designed a very exciting experiment, and we hope that one of you will volunteer.
Yes. I'd really like to take part in the experimental work. Oh, yes. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Douglas.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Douglas. Here, I'll show you what to do.
Yes, I'm done. I was captivated by your lecture.
It's an extraordinary field, you know. Unfortunately, my work must be done in this somewhat secretive setting. I would like my work to remain somewhat little known for now.
So how can I be a part of this experiment?
After taking PRL V58, you will feel like you're on top of the world. It helps to isolate your motor responses and firms up the connections in your brain. It is harmless. This one small pill is the necessary dosage.
Sounds easy enough.
As well. I've seen young men like you turn into quite the attraction after having taken this. That wasn't so hard, was it?
No.
One more thing, Doug. A large part of this experiment rests on the necessity that the people around you remain completely unaware of the reasons for your changes in behavior.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll be interested to know of your results. Perhaps after tomorrow's class you can stop by my office.
Sure. I'll see you then.
Yeah, I read the paper. Yeah, I don't believe any of it. You know, they don't know what they're talking about down there. Yeah, Fred, I have some ideas. I'm not going to go into it right now, but, you know, we'll talk later about it, okay? Yeah, so how's that porch coming along? You got it weatherproofed yet? Great. That's good news. Yeah, I'm okay. I know. Barbara's great. Okay. Well, I don't know about next weekend, but maybe the weekend after that. Yeah, some shrimp, maybe some, okay, well, I gotta go. Yeah, it's good talking to you, Fred. See you in October. Hey, could you get me a cup? Yeah. When did you take up the habit?
Yeah, I'm motivation on these.
So, yeah, you need to put a little weight on it. Looking a little skimpy there.
That's what the coach says.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, practice going well?
Yeah, it's going pretty well.
Yeah?
Got a game coming up Saturday.
Great. I got your grades today.
Is that right?
Yeah, you want to hear 'em?
Yeah, might as well.
European colonialism, A. Victorian literature, A-. Greek mythology, A.
All good.
Beginning psychology, D+. What happened there, kid?
You know, it just doesn't seem like I'm wandering around science building, you know? I mean, I'm doing the work.
You remember that talk we had about, maybe going places, seeing things, Your mom would have liked it.
Yeah, I know, but I like it in Galesburg. I'm doing well at school, Dad. I'm doing well.
Yeah, it seems like things are going pretty well around here, doesn't it? Well, there's a professor dead. Things like that just don't happen. People say it's some drunk bum. I don't buy it.
Yeah, all right. It's weird, but I don't know. Maybe it could have been an accident.
I don't know. It feels kind of uneasy behind this desk sometimes.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I gotta concentrate on my stuff right now.
Sure, yeah,
But-
like your psychology.
Yeah, and actually Carolyn as well. She's feeling neglected lately, Dad. And I thought I kind of wanted to...
Hey, you want to take her out to dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great, huh? Look. I'll put the bill on that one. Should take her out to, Casa or somewhere.
I should buy a couple of deluxe burritos. Best in the county,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Hey, so thanks. And, good luck on that investigation. I'm sure something will turn on.
Well, take care.
Yeah.
Send my regards to Carolyn.
All right. Thanks, Dad. Take it easy.
Hey, Joe! Get in here.
Mr. Meyerhoff, what is your impression of...
I've got it right here in my notes. Just a second.
Oliver, my friend, you haven't changed much in all these years.
Neither of you.
Me? Come on. Going on 21, aches and pains setting in. We're just not like we used to be. And all this academic nonsense. I mean, I don't have time to see the night. When was the last time I saw you in your room?
I don't know.
Was it last term? I think we were staying for that Western Civ final.
Could be.
Me to task for my illusions, my over-optimism. Good Lord. You know how many times since then I've had to admit to myself that you were right? Of course, in those days, I still believed, in spite of everything, that I could preserve some of the ideals of my youth. And you, I thought you were an incorrigible pessimist.
But I'm not a pessimist.
You see, everything's turned around. Why don't we grab a bite to eat at the hideout?
You buying?
Sure. Let's go find Carolyn.
I don't know why we always come here. It's kind of creepy.
Man, what are you talking about? These guys have the best Mexican food in the county. I mean, look at this. Carne de res, crab enchiladas. Where can you get crab enchiladas in Galesburg but here? Flour enchiladas? Have you ever tried their tacos? Man, their tacos are like these chilies. Put them on a plate, it's like heaven. You're singing Aya Riva for days.
See, I only have the burrito.
Try the tacos. Get the guacamole and the sour cream. It's heaven. It's heaven.
Sounds good.
Thanks. These chips. Greasy, solid, good American food.
Have you talked to your dad about that grade yet?
Pete, bad grade? Why wasn't I told about this?
I went down to City Hall to talk to him today. He told me about the first time he got a G. It wasn't all that bad. Don't say it then.
How's he doing these days? I haven't seen him or Barbara for months.
They're doing all right. He sometimes has these flashbacks about Sanj and Mom, about how he thinks the whole thing could have been prevented, how he knew what was going to happen. It's pretty tough on Barbara, but she understands.
Did they ever find out what happened to, who killed Timothy and Waldo and Brian and all the others?
I don't know. The police were so eager to put that week in 81 behind them. I don't think anyone in this town was prepared to accept what happened. I mean, things like that just don't happen in a place like Galesburg.
I still don't know what I'm gonna have.
Do we have to talk about that? I mean, I have nightmares about Parkinson and those psychology labs. I know she's locked away now, but some of the things she did back then is revolting. I mean, with rats and pigeons and rabbits, it's different, but I can't believe I was her secretary, ushering people into her evil intentions, treating innocent people like the animals.
Look, we can't blame ourselves for that. I mean, would anyone in this town would have thought that Galesburg College was like a haven for psychopaths? I mean, seriously, we can't blame ourselves for that. And it's just something that Galesburg is willing to always have to live with.
I still can't find anything.
Look, I tell you what. Try the nacho nuggets, man. They're to die for.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
100%. Less than. Like parking, son. Very good work, Doc. Thanks. Let's ask you, where did you get the idea to participate in such an interesting and elaborate experiment?
I was just lucky and overnight.
Yes, I think that it's a little bit more than that. You may take your seat, Tucker. Very good work. Okay, class. Well, I hope we all take our cue from Doug and perform as well as he did on the experiment. Ben, can you tell us about your experiment?
Just the Parkinson's device
that vodka, you know. And I went out drinking all night. Dr. Parkinson is a brilliant scientist. You should not take her words lightly. Did you get off easy this time, Ben? Class is almost over. You'll give your presentation first thing on Monday. The rest of you, very good work. Ben, I'll see you after class. Okay, good work, everybody. See you on Monday.
Hello, Doctor. Please have a seat. I'm curious to know about your behavioral observations.
Well, I felt wonderful ever since I left your office yesterday.
Has anything extraordinary happened in the last day?
I've developed a complete theory in behavioral selection for the assignments in Dr. Morrison's class.
Excellent, just like I expected.
I think I really impressed him.
A success.
What do you mean?
Douglas, I have been an experimental psychologist for many years. I've used my skills to protect the human species from the scientific unknown. I've developed experiments that have cured invalids of their antisocial behavior. I've even worked on a very complex serotonin receptor project, one that has the potential to forever alter the ways in which we perceive the tool of the brain. Now, I'd like to take a closer look at the way your body has reacted to the PRLB68. Would you mind having a seat in the chair? Douglas, think of the opportunities I'm affording you. The chance to make groundbreaking developments in the field. This is a very exciting experiment.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'd like to perform a very delicate experiment as a supplement to the first one. I'll need you immobilized.
Or needles or anything like that, right?
Any side effects you may feel will be entirely outside of your own field.
Good, because I'm really soft when it comes to needles and stuff. She said.
Use your brain once in a while. You might surprise yourself.
Pete, your shoe's untied.
Could you do me a favor and hold this in? Thanks.
Hey, you guys, you want to go to the Union and get some ice cream?
Yeah, Ted, that's a good idea. You coming?
No, I don't think so. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to take a nap. You know the big party's tonight.
What party?
Oh, the one over at Caroline's. Are you coming?
I can't. I've got a big wrestling match tomorrow.
That's no excuse. It's the annual mask party.
See you at the party tonight, Pete.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
Oh, maybe I'll come for a little while.
Well, anyway, I'm going to go take a nap, so I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Oh, hey, don't forget to wear your mask tonight. See you guys.
Where am I?
Better get to class now, Douglas. You're late.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get there.
Socio-anthropologist type, and he's so angry. I won't have the lyrical hopes and aspirations, blood of humanity reduced to text. I'm archaic, and I still believe this are poems. So I appreciate your commentary, and I would say that I agree there, and I'm glad to see that you're coming out of what, I don't want to put this wrong, but sort of the cerebral shell that I think has been emanating from your work as of late. So.
Yeah, sometimes when I think that I'm thinking, I think that what I'm really doing is feeling. And when I'm feeling, I think sometimes I worry that I'm really thinking. Does that make any sense?
Excuse me, sorry.
But there's a certain wisdom about the trees that I was coming into a dialogue with in your poem, that it just seemed the poem wanted to engage, and it didn't in the way that I think you, if you stop and sort of feel it, know that it should have. I'm sort of getting at there, and that's not meant to be a critical assessment, but sort of I want you to take that as a nurturing one. I'm uneasy because it sort of stops us before the action here, and it sort of isolates something that I'm not sure wants to be isolated. However, the fact that there's no title. Well, I was about to speak of bodies, and as it turns out, one may have entered. It's nice of you to show up to class, Douglas. This is Aaron's latest poem, and we're finding that he's creeping out of his cerebral sort of hovel, and I think this is a pretty successful beginning as far as writing from a dark pool and bringing things up from that well that is lodged in the body. And I think that appears. First of all, you have something, I don't even know if you probably thought about this, but horizon. And here we have sort of a metonymous horizon, represented geographically, with a hyphen.
Well, I really believe that the meaning of this poem is pretty much tonal. You told me to get away from the merely cognitive, and what I saw that's so interesting about the word horizon was
sure, but those things happen. Yeah. Those things. It's a pretty powerful poem. I think that happens, but I think the tone doesn't isolate itself, and it's the music that you focus on, and if you do that, the rest sort of wells up. Watch what happens. It lingers on the horizon. Now that's. But watch what happens here. We've got fingers on the horizon. A powerful poem, Damien. It's either poetry or bourbon. We can only hope for the previous.
we could
Look at this. See that guy there?
What are you talking about?
That guy. That's Don the Wand.
Why? Because it is man's last link to the hidden mysteries and secrets of nature. On Friday, February 17th at 9 p.m. in the Madison Square Garden, I, Don the Wand, will unleash upon the world all the powers of magic. And through the magic of technology, the world can watch as I perform my death-defying feats live via satellite broadcast. Don't you pull a disappearing act from this event.
That's incredible. Don the Wand. That guy is Galesburg's greatest magician. And in fact, when I was 9 years old, he played at my birthday party. He was like the featured act, like right after the gifts. And he's doing, I guess, some of the tricks that he did at my party. Wow. Incredible.
I haven't seen that.
Well, that's great.
That's Friday, February 17th at 9 p.m. in the Madison Square.
I mean, this guy is like Galesburg's favorite son, and now, wow, that's great. I mean, that's really great. We have to be sure to watch that tonight. I mean, because this guy is like a hero to me.
Aren't you forgetting about the mask party?
And, yeah, I guess so. Well, anyway, I mean, the guy's on the verge of being nationally famous. I guess this is not going to be his last act. No.
Hi!
Hi, Caroline. Mask Party 84, huh?
Come in, Pete's already here.
Okay. So who did you vote for? Andersen. Yeah, the civil libertarian man. Oh, really? Yeah, he was pretty good. I thought he might be about like
He's not bad either. Really? Yeah. He used to like the fat boys and
Yeah. Do you remember all those parties we used to go to in high school? Yeah, man.
Is that a good idea?
Oh, do you remember, what's her name, Julie Brown? Yeah, I remember her. That was a weird party in her place.
Time to get away or whatever. So I walked around downtown and I saw this guy breakdancing. No. Wow. This really sexy guy, and he like a fucking pancake.
That's a great one, Ted. That's great.
What's the matter with you people? Somebody call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! Hey!
Oh my God!
Jesus! Who did this? Somebody get some blankets or something.
Christ, Keith. Hey, man, did you what happened to Ted?
Yeah, look, guys, it's...
He already got stabbed 5 times. Right in the chest.
Hey, Pete, why are you going upstairs when we up there, right?
I'll see you guys later.
Hey, see you, man. Now, look, I'd appreciate if you kept quiet about this whole thing until, you know, you read it in the papers, because that's what's going to happen, all right? I mean, I don't like you approaching my boy here, and, you know, this friend was killed in a violent way, and you know, perhaps treat your lives a little more decently, you know, stop drinking and smoking all this shit. Some of your punk-ass friends wouldn't be driven to do something violent like this. Now, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, you know. But hey, Pete. Get your beer after this. So, Tell me about this party.
Well, it was over at Carolyn's. It was pretty normal for the most part. You know, it was the annual mask party. Anyway, everyone was dancing, and some guy walks in.
Some guy?
He's wearing this wizard mask, right? And pretty grotesque looking. And so he starts showing off, dancing around, and just kind of knocking into everyone. And, you know, everyone had a little bit to drink, including Ted. And
Ted?
Yeah. And he started just bumping into the guy in the wizard mask. And I guess he knocked him down, and the guy just kind of up and left. And
in the wizard mask?
Yeah. Yeah. And then Ted went outside for a minute. I guess Jennifer said he was feeling a little bit sick. And then he came back a couple minutes later, and he was covered with blood. And he just staggered and collapsed on the floor.
Okay, look, give me a complete list of everyone who was at that party. You know, talk to Carolyn, make sure it's complete. Everyone who walked in that door.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There's something evil about all this. Joe, get in here!
Judith, are you still back there? Yeah. Could you go grab me a Coke? Because it's getting kind of hot in here.
Hey, aren't you, Don the one?
Yes, I am.
I saw your show the other night.
Thank
It
you.
was incredible.
Sure.
Thank you.
Who do I make this out to?
Make this Tony. All right. Woo-hoo. Hopefully I will be as good as you someday.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Don the one.
What do you say, Milo?
Hey, after last night, you're the biggest thing to come out of this town since the Ferris wheel.
Well, I'll tell you, Milo. Being up there on stage, in front of all those people, and knowing that millions more are at home watching, it's a far cry away from that house call magician circuit.
Well, you've paid your dues, and thanks for putting Galesburg on the magic map. I can see it all now, because it's going to help business around here. A whole line of Don the Wand products. Don the Wand endorsed magic sets, Don the Wand books, Don the Wand videos.
That's a great idea, Milo. But, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of hoping that my time in the spotlight would last a little more than one night, you know.
Well, don't we all? You know? By the way, how did you make that silver cloth disappear?
Come on now, Milo. You taught me that one. Yes.
I mean, how could I forget? But I've taught so many people so many things for so long, I forget myself. I don't even know what I know. But someday you're going to say, boy, I wish I had a friend like Earl all the time through my career. You know?
Yeah, well, I hate to say this, Milo, but I gotta go. The mayor's invited me over for lunch. So...
Okay, well, thanks a lot for stopping by.
I'll be back.
Sometime you have to teach me your disappearing arm trick. That was great.
We gotta keep some secrets now.
Okay, all right.
Take it easy, Milo.
Bye-bye.
Got all your evidence collected?
Think so.
All right, let's bag it.
Well, you just never know with a case like this.
It was not long.
It was not long. We had not much else to look for because magic's for all.
Like you don't know about the body.
Yeah. Generally, suicide victims don't commit suicide by stabbing a knife in their chest. Right now, we really don't know what happened here, sir. What happened here today? Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. We have more information. Release it to the press.
What the hell happened here?
Chief Brady.
White male, approximately 27, multiple stab wounds. Any witnesses?
No.
What do you mean, no witnesses? Block off of Main Street in broad daylight. Take a look at this. Jesus Christ. Get this guy to the morgue. Got any blood samples?
Yeah, got it.
Good.
Brady, can you give me an explanation on this?
I'll make a statement on Monday. Look, see if you can find the weapon around Columbus City before you turn in for the day, okay?
Right.
Jojo.
Yeah.
So
make a statement, get some reports, report to me on Monday.
I'm investigating. Did you end up?
Hey Milo, you in?
Yeah.
I need to talk to you for a second. Now we got a tragic situation here. I mean, two magicians, newfound success, and a sudden murder. I mean, what can you tell me about all this?
I can't believe it. Magic makes people so happy. Doesn't anybody understand this? It cures the illness that makes people sad. Don the Juan could have made the world happy again. There was something about him, something magical, and now magic just makes me sad.
I'm sorry, Milo. We'll find the lunatic who did this. Why don't you go on home and get some rest, big guy?
Hey, John.
Hey, Jojo. Thanks for stopping by tonight. You been working on that report for the newspaper?
Oh, yeah. I dropped it off on the way over here.
Great. Listen, Barbara gone on this South American vacation. Been having a little problems working on this murder case. I mean, I used to talk to her, you know. I used to, just tell her what was on my mind, and usually something in the way she would react or something she would say would set me on the right course. You know, it's not so much that she told me what to do, but just let me know how to take the next step.
Still, though, do you have any thoughts on this case? Do you have any idea of how to break it?
Well, do you have any thoughts, Jojo?
Oh, obviously. We've got a college student, a college professor, and then a magician. That just throws me off, John. I mean, we obviously have multiple killers, but where do we start? What's the common thread?
Multiple killers. Yeah. Multiple killers. Multiple killers, but a single motive. Yeah, one person did all this, Jojo. One person wants to try to contain Galesburg, cut it off from everywhere. One person who is truly evil. Listen, I gotta get out of here. You talked to Donovan? Any calls?
Yeah, I talked to him on the way in. Actually, he said something about a car that matched the description of the hit-and-run vehicle found out on Log County Road.
County Road, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take care of that right now. Listen, you finish up those reports and get me a list of inmates for the Women's State Prison in Oquaca.
John, what are we looking for, though?
Never mind, just finish those reports up and get some sleep, all right?
John, you be careful up there. You know there's a storm heading into town tonight.
Don't you worry about me. Let's hope this town can remain peaceful for at least one night.
Judge Fair was appointed by... I'm Charles Van Dyke.
Mom's always been one of my best teachers. Why, thank you. And one thing we've learned lately is how we can take better care of our health with Ensure.
More than a vitamin supplement, Ensure is a delicious drink with all the nutrients adults need. Stay healthy, active, be energetic.
Drink Ensure as a meal.
It's terrible, Pete. I found him on a ditch on Log County Road. In his car. I don't know, he's just been in a coma for 2 hours now. He keeps trying to speak, but I have no idea what he's trying to say.
Dad knows how to drive in weather like this. He wouldn't have just driven himself into a ditch.
I don't know, Pete. All I know is what I can see. First I found him in the ditch, and now all I see is him in this hospital bed.
First dawn, then this. A man tries to rise up out of Galesburg, out of seeming nothingness, and gets struck down. Dave, are you sure he would have driven himself into a ditch? I mean, couldn't he have...
Pete. As far as I can tell, there was no sign of collision, and he obviously wasn't hit by lightning, but he just must have been distracted by the natural display of nocturnal light, and by then it was just too late. Hey, listen. Visiting hours are almost over. Why don't I take you home?
Give me a couple minutes with him. Maybe he'll talk to me. I don't know. Just a couple minutes.
All right.
Thanks, Dave.
Don't be afraid. I won't cut your throat.
Okay. This is crazy, you know, all that stuff happening in town, you know.
Yeah, I know, everybody getting murdered. It's terrible, isn't it? College professors and students and everyone.
Yeah.
They haven't figured it out yet, have they?
Well, gee, especially, you know, since John Brady was ran off the road. Jesus Christ.
That's terrible.
Oh, man. I tell you, you know, this town used to be a good place to raise a family.
It's gone to hell in a handbasket.
I know. I'm thinking, you know, it's time to start looking around. Jeez.
Moved into other safer places?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can even hear it. Does it feel all right? Mm-hmm. This brand new razor, sure. I haven't cut your throat yet.
Not yet. What do you have to do? Did you have to take training with a balloon? Okay.
You got a lot of whiskers there.
Oh, I know.
It'd be easy to cut your throat.
That's it.
wish he would just snap out of it.
Caroline, the doctors are doing everything they can. He just needs more time.
More time? How much time is there? A town with a murder bug and no police chief?
We all just need to be patient. We just can't give up hope. You know, at the murder scene, John mentioned something to me about the song.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah, he's dead all right. Well, at least that's what we thought last time.
What do you mean?
Well, John called me into his office last night. He started talking about the fact that these murders just don't make any sense. They just don't fit together. But then he said that he could make them fit together. He could make them fit together if he thought that the murderer, or whoever was committing these murders, was trying to terrorize Galesburg, to destroy it. But who would want to destroy just a small town like Galesburg? Why? But he wouldn't listen to me. He was convinced that something evil was out there.
Evil? Well, of course a murder's evil, but...
That's it. I gotta go.
Where are you going?
Hey, Carolyn, stay here. Make sure that nothing happens to Dad. Oliver, do the same. Don't let anything happen to him. I'll be back. Just trust me.
Pete, wait!
thought that you would think that Dr. Lessange had risen from the dead and been involved in these recent murders. Good work. In part, you are correct. I have returned to complete Dr. Lessange's groundbreaking drug, and tonight, now that your father is out of the way, we will remove the one obstacle that remains. A very impressive insight, Pete. You are a bright young man, at least by the standards of this pathetic, isolated town.
Parkinson, it's not going to happen a second time. It's not going to happen. You've already been defeated with this hand.
Pete, why do you even resist? This drug has the power to restore our society. Don't you see? This drug could empty out prisons, teach backwards children, help the disturbed. Years of research, and finally, the time has arrived.
At what cost? You cannot hold an entire town hostage to your sick experiments. What is Galesburg to you anyway? Just rats in a cage? I was born in this town. It's my home. Jesus, you're as sick as Lessange.
Pete, sometimes small sacrifices must be made in order to achieve such a monumental result. You have already been chosen. I wouldn't grieve so much if I were you. What is at stake? Do you actually think you will be missed? This sleepy little town has nothing to do with the real world.
What do you know about the real world? You spend your life in labs with rats and pigeons. You have no friends, no family, no nothing.
Stop it. I have everything.
You have nothing. No one wants to be controlled.
Pete, please. Now I'd like to give you a demonstration. Perhaps you're familiar with it. Douglas!
God, Doug.
Doug, are you ready? Please show Pete just what can be done with this drug.
Don't listen to her, Doug. You don't have to do what she's saying.
Go on.
Put down, Doug, put down the razor. Oh, God. Doug, oh. Put it down. Jesus Christ. Doug, put it down. Put it down, Doug. God. Parkinson, let him go.
Douglas, do not hesitate.
Snap out of it, Doug. Doug, snap out of it. You don't have to listen to her, man. She's alive. She's gonna put us all in cages, Doug. Oh. Doug, snap out of it. Down.
bore Dr. Lasange away from me, whose father put an end to our years of work, who's responsible for the death of our time's greatest scientist. Destroy him! Do it, Douglas, now!
Where? Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. Yes,
Can
I'll be.
I take you anywhere?
No, I'll be fine. Thanks, though.
Okay.
Thanks.
Are you okay? I came as soon as I heard. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright.
What happened?
Parkinson, she trapped me. I don't, and Doug just, he went crazy.
Doug?
Yeah, I don't, but he's gonna hurt. I think I hurt him, and I don't.
Come on, Pete, let's get out of here. Let's leave this place.
Carolyn, I like it too much here. I'm never gonna leave this place. I just can't. This is my home. Let's go.
That's great.